Hi and welcome to another episode of Fishing WA. Today we've got some awesome fishing action for you. Let's have a look at what's coming up. Today we fire up the four-wheel drive and take the dunes north of Yanchep to Ryan's secret tailor spot. We'll show you how to catch big tailor from shore on poppers. We also make the 2-hour journey from Geraldton to the Abrolhos and find the best bottom fishing we've ever had. How's that for a spangled emperor? One thing that I find always amazes newcomers to Perth is how much quality fishing is on tap so close to the city. Someone who really knows all about this is Bruce Redding from Gone Fishing Beach Safaris, who spends his days taking anglers beach fishing north and south of Perth in his awesome suburban four-wheel drive. Today we were taking Jacko from Forex in search of his first ever Perth tailor on a popper, and we were pretty confident. After all, we had the fishing machine, Ryan Thipthorpe, in tow, and we're heading to one of his secret tailor spots. The best we could get out of him was that it was just south of Moore River. So you want all these gutter here. He's on, mate, look at this!
He's on! It's on!
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, watch your feet, mate.
Reef with no shoes.
Let's have a look. Oh, nice little tailor, is it, Ryan?
Literally on his second cast, Ryan had pinged a nice tailor, and importantly, it was right along the edge of the reef. When you're working reefs along the shore break for tailor, don't be afraid to bring your popper right in close to the reef. Tailor sit and ambush prey under reef ledges, and while Ryan put his first cast over the deeper reef, it was his second cast that he dragged the length of the shallow ledge that saw the first fish for the day jump on.
Excellent work, Ryan. Got him?
Yeah, I got him. We'll bring him out here.
Gill hooked.
I tell you what, one thing I can say for sure, that's a pretty sharp reef with no shoes on. Well, Jacko, there you have it. That's a Perth tailor. You've seen a few in your younger days, but you haven't seen a few like that for a while in the east.
He's a beauty. Look at him. How big would he be, Ryan? 2 kilo? Kilo and a half?
I'd say be about 3 pound, 1.5 kilos. Good fish. Very close to the metro area. Okay, I'll say we're just south of Moore River.
Just south of Moore River. Secret spot of Ryan's.
Ryan's secret spot.
I had to give something away.
Did you say it was south or north, mate?
South.
You sure?
Yeah.
Beautiful fish.
Well, that's a product that did the damage. That's a Helco rooster popper. These are great poppers. They're actually a floating popper, but they're weighted, so you can cast them out a fair way, but they actually float on the surface. It's got a nice big cut face. It displaces a lot of water, so when you're jigging it through the water, it's creating a big splashing action. Tailor love them. The outfit I'm using is a Gladiator 6 kilo balanced outfit, 6 kilo mono line, and at the leader end, I've got Jinkai, 60 pound Jinkai, all the way down, it's about 50 centimetres, down to a ball bearing swivel, tied straight to my main line. That's it, simple rig.
I'll tell you what, Jacko.
Come on, mate.
I've been sitting here watching just from up there. Now, Ryan's fishing that little corner and he got that first fish. Now, I've been watching the current go this way, and I reckon any bait in here. The tailor might be hunting in that corner there where there's a lot of wave movement, but over here it's pretty calm. I reckon the bait is going to get pushed that way to those rocks. And if you chuck the popper in here, just that direction, work it back just through here, see what happens, just along the gutter. That's perfect, exactly where you want it. So you're just hitting those rocks there, and then you're going to bring it back with the curve of the line. It's going to run it right back along here.
Oh, I'm in.
On the surface, look out there, look out there. Look,
Finally.
right up there in the water. Oh, good one, mate. This is your first tailor on a popper, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. That's awesome.
See, what I was saying before is that Ryan's got that corner over here he's working. Now, I have been just watching the water push this way, and there's a lot of bait going that way along the gutter. And I just said to Jacko, put a few casts along that gutter, and I reckon he was waiting right there. How you going with it?
Yeah, good, good. I'm just playing him nice and gentle, mate. There he comes.
Nice one. That's a good fish.
Yeah,
That's a
not
good
too
fish.
bad.
That's not too different than the one Ryan got earlier.
Yeah, about the same size.
Maybe a bit
school
bigger.
Of them. Oh,
Maybe
look
a bit
at
bigger.
I've hooked him.
Oh, you got him right in the head. We don't want to see that. Oh, mate, he wasn't getting off.
mate.
He's
hooked in
I
there.
wouldn't put your finger in there. How many times?
Bite. Look at his teeth, mate. Wow.
Still got a fair bit of line in there. You're up in pretty close. Oh, we're going to have to get those hooks out before we
Yeah.
pop him back. All right, otherwise we're going to lose a finger. There you go, beautiful. You eat many of these?
Oh, we used to make patties out of them, mate. They're not too bad. You
I
got to
love
usually
Tailor.
bleed them, but I like to let them go, especially these big boys. Haven't seen many big boys around for a while.
They're beautiful. Have a look at this. Watch him swim off. Just be gentle with him. You can see he's still really active. Right there. Off to fight another day.
That's awesome, Steve. Thanks,
Well done,
mate.
Jacko.
It's been a while.
He was really wanting that. He really was.
It's all the way along here, but really, it's this reef edge over here. That's where we want to be, on there.
So why do you use this spot, Brian?
Look, you can catch tailor off the beach, but predominantly, all tailor like a habitat. This
Oh,
place
yeah.
is full of reef, and this particular reef here, you've got a long running reef there, a nice deep drop off here which is full of sand, and I find the tailor just pretty well hold up around this whitewash reef section here, and then as it gets sort of a bit darker, a little bit later, they'll move into the shallows there. So we'll give this spot a go first.
So, Ryan, what size fish can we expect here?
Oh look, fish say between 1 to 3 kilos.
3 kilos?
I was waiting for you to say that because I know you guys in the East Coast don't get big tailor, but for a metro beach, yeah, up to 3.5. But I would say a fish of 1.5 would probably be the norm, mate.
That's a big fish. Now, with this action, you got a bit of a different action to me. I've never used poppers before. I usually use golf balls off the top of the boat. So, what's the action with these, mate?
Okay, what I like to do is I like to cast it out. Just give it a good
Okay, let's have
cast
a look.
out. As soon as it hits the water, start giving it a fairly sort of fast wind just to get the tension in the line, and then start an action of just going back hard on the rod just to get that popper blooping in the water.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
That's what creates excitement for the tailor.
Does it actually pull the popper down, does it? Like, or it actually just looks like a fish on the surface or something like that? Is that what they're going for?
Yeah, all you're doing is imitating a fleeing bait fish, skipping along the surface. Tailor love it. They can't resist something fleeing, or I suppose a bait fish, leaving the water.
I reckon we've got only a few more seconds of light here, mate.
Hit.
He's done it again! He's a fishing machine!
He's not bad. I tell you what though, mate, he's been sitting on that reef for about 3 hours just going, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a fish, I'm gonna get a fish.
Oh,
He's
well
done it again.
mate.
Is that a tailor? It's not a herring, is it?
I thought it was a big whitebait.
It's a little bub, that one. You Look at this, Jacko. Ryan promised you Tailor. He got you the first one you've caught ever on a popper here in the whole of Australia.
That's right, mate.
Up here, just south of Moore River, popper fishing. Make sure you bring Ryan though, because if there's anyone that's going to find him, it's this boy here.
Is it south of Moore River or north of Moore River?